Well, hello. We haven't done this in like 50 or so years. Yeah, welcome back to the Mildly Forged Boomer Show podcast. My
Oh
name's
yeah.
Nero, aka Orenforge, and I'm joined by, once again, Jake and Elle. I think we need to kind of explain some of this, because, yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like, sure. No complaints from me on that front.
Yeah.
Came out as trans a while ago, so I changed my name to L. Hi.
Yeah, so,
That's all the explanation needed.
yeah, pretty much, like, beyond that, yeah. So,
Oh,
New Year, I guess, podcast. It'll be interesting to like talk about what we been up to, like
new year, new
since
me. Aha.
uh,
Ha.
I broke my ankle, so that was fun. Which is why we haven't done this in like
It was not fun.
since October. Yeah,
Ah,
Jake,
let's not go with that excuse.
yeah, Jake was there to see me literally watch my
It,
ankle just stop existing. That was
it
fun.
it was like the slowest fall going on roller skates. I thought, oh, he's all right. No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
And
my
we had
my
to wait.
to describe it, my foot. Yeah, my basically put your foot out and then twist it to the right, but you didn't move your shin. That's
They were
best
playing
way
a
to
really
explain.
weird game of bop it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roller skating, classic skates, wheels on the four corners.
How
We're
long did
never
it
doing
take
roller
the
skating ever again, most likely. I don't
Def-
think. Yeah,
Definitely not. But a bit of a problem with that because I want to date with someone
yeah,
and they really like roller skating, so I feel like I have to put on the roller skates again.
yeah. Good luck.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
pretty
be
sure I gave everyone like our entire friend group shell shock after that. That was something for sure.
mm,
But yeah. So that's probably why this hasn't been done in like 3 4 months. Which explains a lot, really. And kind of busy.
We could
Circumstances have
be
changed
asked.
for majority of us. So yeah, Al?
That and we just couldn't be asked, Lamo.
Yeah, XD. But yeah, anyway, we're back. Like, this is one of those unstructured episodes because lol. Why would I want to plan this? Plus, I'm busy now. Full time job, insurance. Well, you know, the socialist
Yeah,
in
it's
me
not the
is
government
dying on
fucking
the
you. It's
inside.
now the men fucking you.
Yeah, but yeah, insurance job, fun. Sit in office for like 7-ish and a half hours. It's fun. Do fuck all. It's still in
Let's
training. It's
go.
great.
Dab, you guys can sit down. Fucking hell.
Yeah. What you use your feet to do
I,
your job and your hands? Disgusting.
I know. I feel like a I feel
It's
like
common,
a
eh?
legit.
Oh,
Like a
can you put your
legit
mic a bit
forklift.
closer to your mouth, L?
Yeah.
It seems a bit quiet on the recording, but yeah.
Maybe turn me up as well.
I've put you on max. You're on 200.
Ah, really?
Yeah, it's
Lump.
one of those moments.
Let me turn my headset up then. Might help.
Yeah.
Orwell's
There we go.
money's money, and I'm going back to college.
Yeah.
Let's
So who
go.
cares? Let's go.
That's still the same. That's weird. Unless I'm just a chimp.
You might just be a chimp. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw good. I can just equalize it later, you guys. God.
Oh,
Anyway, so what's been going on in the world? Let quick recap. Oh yeah, the Tories just don't exist anymore as a functioning body. That's great. Who doesn't love that?
Let me look at my phone. The sheer number of mass shootings in America went up by 100 for some fucking reason. They just
Crazy.
decided sometime in like fucking, was it last month? Yeah, we're just shooting up everywhere now.
Yeah. What's the latest shooting? That's the most high profile. Oh my
Was
god.
it the church one or was it the school one? Because
Oh
I'm not sure. I
yeah.
think it might
God
have been the
knows.
church one that was the more recent one.
I mean, you can always pull up the British Broadcast Corporation news website. Oh, that woman's still missing in the middle of Lancashire. What, yeah,
Yeah.
Nicola
yeah.
Billy. Yeah,
Family to
Bewley.
apologize and pay reparations to Grenada over slave-owning past. Bro,
Mm.
I never
What?
understood that, right? why the fuck are people's ancestors being forced to do that shit? You know, like their descendants or whatever.
Yeah,
Unless
it's
they're still actively participating in the slave trade, like you know.
mm,
There's one quote from the Bible I actually really like, and I'm paraphrasing now. It goes along the line of, "Don't judge the son of the sins of the father," something like that.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think I think that is a very good quote for it right now. What's the point in punishing for people for what happened? What was it, generations ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 1800s, dude.
Yeah, in the
This is
age of
legitimately
European imperialism. Yeah.
200 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
Speaking of punishment, have you remember the pizza box moment for Andrew Tate? That was classy. That. But yeah,
What level of complete fucking moron do you have to be to get caught arguing with a fucking teenager on Twitter, bro? That is impressive at the level of just cognitive brain death.
alpha male mentality right there.
Alpha male mentality. Get caught being in a country you're not allowed to be in
because you're
you left a pizza box on a fucking table. What a
yeah,
gamer.
and you're an alleged sex trafficker.
nothing-
Bugatti guys, I'm a top G.
Bro,
But yeah.
bro I don't know if you've seen the clip of him coping about how like him being bald is like an alpha thing and he
Yeah.
doesn't have a receding hairline. It's his choice that he's.
Yeah, shut up.
Bro,
Shut up. It says
Bro.
steroids. Come on.
you and your receding hairline, you know, pull it back a little bit. You're to be. back.
Run it back.
I think I ran it a little too far back. That might
Yeah.
be the problem.
Like, oh my god. Like, yeah, I did want to talk about. Have we had a conversation on Andrew Tate and his
No,
amazing
no, I
influence on
don't
the youth?
Nah, I don't think we did.
But like, I just like some people I've talked to have said, oh, what he says is true and all that bullshit. Yeah, shut the
Based.
fuck up. Come on.
Based red pill.
Based, top G, top
Yeah,
G.
top
But like, the effect he's having, like, young people, in particularly some people from our generation as well, I'd say it's a bit concerning. Like, it's
To be
starting.
fair,
Yeah.
it's simply more high profile than this kind of shit usually was, right?
Yeah.
Because everything he does is a Ponzi scheme, right?
What, Hustlers University, top G.
Yeah. The thing is, this shit's been going on for ages with like the pickup artist like little like clique they've got where like
Yeah.
you know you pay them a ridiculous amount of money and the shit they do is like really rapey, dude. Like, on God, and like it's what like the shit that Andrew Tate's doing is just that, but more focused on the crypto side of things.
Yeah.
Where you're just
and
scamming people out of money.
And then on top of that, it's like kind of reinforcing this weird internet incel culture that already kind of exists, like in weird alt-right spaces, pretty much. Like, it's not great, is it? Like, come on. But
I mean,
yeah.
come on. When a guy is legitimately talking about like how you know reading books is not a like reading books is like a really dumb thing to do. Like he calls people who read books stupid. Homie,
Yeah.
everything you use was made by people who are good at studying, bro. If everyone was a fucking like dumbass gym rat like you, who like is
Yeah.
a complete misogynist, we'd get nothing done. We'd still be banging rocks together in caves, like, right?
And then what? He dragged the CEO of G2 Esports down with him as well. Like,
That was funny, bro.
yeah. Oh.
Bro, just sat there taking pictures with Andrew. Like the thing that made it the funniest shit though is this was after everyone knew he was a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Carlos,
even like
yeah.
it wasn't like it was like his kickboxing era or everything, you know, where he wasn't a fucking NPC, but like this was after all the Hustlers University stuff,
Yeah,
right? He's
yeah.
hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Like, rich people really are something different, though.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
I mean,
yes,
I
no,
remember
no,
reading like
I'll hang out with this guy. He's cool.
I remember reading a G2 Carlos tweet. It was something on the lines of, "Bro, if you play video games, you're a loser." I mean, says the guy that literally became a League of Legends professional player and founded G2 Esports. Like, you know, going full circle on stupidity. You know, alpha male mindset. But yeah.
Yeah, alpha male mindset. Take enough fucking testosterone to where your brain no longer functions correctly, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Let's go.
if you're not an internet pimp, you're not cool.
Yeah,
You're not-
exactly.
Let's just be real.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
If
like,
you don't
yeah,
get mad internet bitches, bro, you ain't about that.
yeah. So that was 2022 in a nutshell. So that's a year in review for us. That's brilliant.
Bro, everything that happened in 2022 was just shit, to be
Oh,
honest.
like,
At least this year we got some decent movies, right? We
Yeah.
finally got the second Avatar movie,
oh my god,
legitimately
yes.
after 20 years.
Yes. I'll say this now. I loved Avatar 2: Way of Water. I
Dude,
genuinely
it was
loved
a
it.
really good movie, like, and it wasn't worth the wait, mind.
Yeah,
Just,
not
I
this
expected
long,
something
no.
a little bit more for that long of a wait, but was it a good movie? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't complain, man.
But is it more entertaining than Puss in Boots? I'm gonna say no.
Uh,
Puss in
Well,
Boots
well,
is
Avatar's meant
actually
to be a
unironically a
different
good
movie.
film. It's
Yeah.
funny, it's entertaining, and it's not on for 3 hours. It's on like
all right,
how
Bozo.
long a
Damn.
film
Damn.
should be.
I assume you're a fan of well, spoilers for the film. Whaling, you absolute capitalist dog.
As a Lord of the Rings enjoyer, a 3-hour movie is a standard for me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
If your
I
ADHD
I
can't
like the
sit down
film.
and enjoy explosions for 3 hours, bro, you have a problem.
Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the film, but I sighed so many times with the space whales. I was like, me and Kenny don't give two shits about stupid ass whales. I was just constantly just leaning
Human
back and
bad,
just
don't like
crying.
whale.
Nah, bro,
There
it's,
you go.
it's the
I
fact
summed up
that
the entire movie.
yeah, it's big spoilers. I'd say you skip about 30 seconds before I say this, but they were doing the whole whaling thing to basically kill the whales and extract funny brain juice that reduces human aging. Like, what a plot
No,
device
stops-
that is,
stops it
huh?
completely.
Yeah, stops it completely. Based, man. Come on.
Mm.
RDA
I mean-
based, capitalism based. Come on.
Yeah, I'd juice a few whales to stop aging.
Yeah. I
Like-
would.
Now, let's
Who
be
wouldn't?
honest here, right? There is no one on this green earth who would go immortality, not kill a whale, and not pick fucking tality.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, but yeah,
Like, even if you're an environmentalist, bro, like,
of
as a
course.
human,
Yeah,
you have a bigger effect on a larger group of people if you are fucking immortal. If anything, eating the brain juice would make you better at preserving the environment because you
Yeah,
live
man.
longer to fucking do it.
Of course, it's gonna kill a few blue monkeys along the way. Come on, you wouldn't. Come on. But yeah, other
as,
film.
as you can see, we're all avid Warhammer 40k enjoyers.
Fuck you
But,
Titans,
yeah.
then you'd be right.
But other film I
Okay,
watched.
bro.
Other film I was watching. I just Friday. I watched Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not sure if
Black
any of you
Panther was
watched
good.
it.
Black Panther was good.
Yeah.
A bit pandering, like in some places, but overall, good movie. No
Yeah.
complaints.
Especially it feels a bit interesting with a different country that has vibranium. Makes it a bit of an
Of
interesting
course, that
dynamic.
motherfucker died like after he made the one movie, though. Oh god.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah,
Rest in peace to homie. Like joking aside.
like the way they implemented his death into that film, like it was good. Like it was a tribute to him, basically. I know. I
The way they
respected that.
handled it was good. Like it was the same with the Fast and Furious, right? Paul Walker may have died
Yeah.
like a dickhead, right? But like what sort of moron is a driving enthusiast and doesn't wear his fucking seatbelt? What a
Yeah.
gamer.
I'd
Like,
say
that's how you handle tributes in movies, though. Like,
Yeah.
like I think Star Wars did it quite well with Carrie Fisher, right?
Yeah.
In the new ones anyway, because they couldn't get her for it, obviously.
so. They
so,
kept
like-
what she's done and then just built off it. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, because like if you just CGI everything, it's a bit disrespectful. I think.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, have any of you watched Andor? I'm assuming we have.
It's all right.
I from the
My
way
problem
they
with Andor, right?
Mm.
It's set after Andor's character arc's already finished.
as in
rather
like
than,
he
you
died
know-
in Rogue One. Yeah.
They didn't do it at the start of the story.
Yeah, so we kind of already know what happens with him blowing up,
Yeah,
mean,
we know like the important shit he did, right? But we don't actually like know what he did beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Comics for that are quite fun. I ain't gonna lie, but
I
the other problem
yeah.
with it is he's not like big name character either. So a lot of the normies, right,
Yeah.
uh, don't actually know who the fuck he is and are not very interested in who the fuck he
Yeah,
is.
especially if you didn't bother watching the anthology films. I mean, yeah. So and who's and or I do not understand. Is he like a Star Trek character or some shit? I don't know. I mean, like, but yeah, I know. But perspective-wise, I liked the way they kind of humanized the Empire. It works. Like, fucking hell.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, Mum. Great. Right. Anyway, but I like the way they humanized the Empire. That was a good perspective. Because come on, like, how many times have we seen the rhetoric of evil empire, genocide, blow up planet, kill Geonosians, simple as? Like, come on.
Well,
It's
that's
so
the thing. That
repetitive.
the Empire are massive xenophobes, but they're
Yeah.
not going around murdering humans or anything,
Yeah.
right? If you're a human in the Empire, your life's probably alright. Probably, unless you're on one of those border worlds that get nuked.
Yeah. But like, yeah, and then like seeing stuff like a TIE fighter flying past and like the main characters being terrified, like that was something. Like never seen that. That terror that the Empire technically has. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's somewhat realistic to be fair, because
Yeah.
like characters like Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, those guys are not the normal man. Most people are fucking scared of that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Not everyone is a fucking space wizard that can throw fucking planes at each other, my guy.
yeah. I mean, okay, obviously more spoilers. I mean, I should just put it in the title at this rate with like what we're talking about. But like, that prison arc was something. Like, I'm not. Words cannot comprehend how evil once you add everything together with that arc specifically. That is dark. I think especially when they, what was it? One of the prisoners was going to be quote unquote released, and through like a clerical error, he was put on a different floor, and then they found out that he was just basically his sentence was just redone, and he was moved to a different floor, but not a different prison. So like, basically the Empire using free slave labor, like based, well not based obviously, but like from the
I do find it funny though that the Galactic Evil Empire has to like walk around their own bureaucracy. They can't just go, yeah, now you're staying here forever. No, we have to use the specific clerical error to do it.
You're never seeing your family ever again.
You are going to Brazil.
You're going to Brazil. Yeah. You are going to Brazil. Welcome. Like,
You
yeah.
you reckon that's just what Hoth is? It's just Brazil.
But yeah.
The Hoth is like Siberia.
Yeah, I mean that basically is what that planet was.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, and a fucking Tatooine is just like fucking Egypt or whatever, right?
Welcome to Narkina 5. Here you will see our very minimalist and unintrusive techniques for our prison. Also, we're gonna fucking electrocute you. Yeah, the floor just electrocutes you. Great, 10 out of 10. Like Empire kind of based. I need to stop saying that. People are gonna think I'm like a fascist or something. But yeah, that. Well, what's dark about that arc is the fact that they all escaped, and technically the only two people that make it out were Andor and Melshi, and we see Melshi in Rogue One, but like it's the fact that happened as well. So yeah, they're probably all dead. Just just to really hammer it home.
You do really gotta have parallels with the funny death camps, given what the dark side is an allegory for, anyway.
Yeah. But oh my god, for me, I love Andor. It's a bit of a fresh perspective, especially after like the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett and all that, like which is a bit repetitive. But like I liked seeing this somewhat more gritty aside in like.
I will say that Book of Boba Fett was entirely a cash grab, and it's obvious because they just put the Mandalorian in it.
For the sake of just getting in those viewers.
Half of the series is nothing to do with Boba Fett, which is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, Bubba's Bride of Rancor. Isn't that so cool, you guys?
Yeah, guys, crazy. We've never seen this. Oh, wait a minute. The Night
They
Sisters
just
did it
made
in
him
Legends.
Star Wars Paul Walker instead of the fucking Giga Chad he was in Legends, bro.
Yeah.
That dude was a massive piece of shit in Legends, right? And it was
Oh,
the
God.
entire point of his character. He
Yeah.
is an angry little shit.
Mm.
But they just go, nah, family. They just turn him into Dominic Toretto for some reason.
Yeah, so that's most of the weird pop culture stuff done, I guess. Unless any of you want to add something. That's mostly the majority of stuff I've. Oh, wait, Bad Batch. I'm not sure if any of you have watched that. But,
Like, we're getting a new season of it, apparently, so.
Bad Batch. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's already been released. Well,
Oh,
sort
is
of.
it?
Yeah, season
I'll have
2.
I'll have to.
So I won't say anything because
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay, that's good. I mean,
Let's what can we move on to here? I know about the funny Nadim Zahawi story. I'm not sure if any of you heard about that.
no.
Who's this?
So Nadim Zahawi, basically he was the former Chancellor of the Exchequer and he was the vaccines minister. Did you know? He got,
Wait, this
yeah.
moron. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know while he was Chancellor of the Exchequer, he got told by HMRC to pay a fine? You know, the guy in charge of money is not paying money to the state. Crazy.
It's treason then.
And it took Rishi Sunak like 5-ish days to like sack him as chairman of the Tory party. So basically, the Tories have no credibility at this rate, and it's funny.
They
And,
had credibility to begin with.
Yeah.
Huh? That's news
Huh?
to me. Bro, rich people are weird with like fines
Yeah,
and
man.
stuff, though, right? Because like they will legitimately like think about a fine, because not most people are like, oh, you get a fine if you park here, so you can't park there. Rich people, oh, so it costs me X amount of money to park here.
Yeah, sounds good. I guess I'll
Fines
pay
are literally just
it.
there
Yeah.
to prevent poor people from doing stuff, bro. Like, on God, rich people don't give a fuck about fines. Such a useless fucking punishment, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like, punishment meant to be applied equally and stuff. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's why countries like Finland have it right, because the fine is proportionate to the amount
It's
of wealth you
proportionate,
have.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
So
I need to be fined with a proportionate fine or something like make them do community service instead of a fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because those fuckers are gonna be salty about picking up rubbish for a week.
Yeah, and then maybe those filthy rich people will finally understand what it's like to work. Do an actual job with their hands and feet. Crazy.
Nah. Daddy didn't buy me a new Ferrari, bro. So I'm gonna throw a
Yeah. I need that.
extra.
Yeah.
Well, your mansion only has 40 rooms, bro. Nah, I'm sorry, Dad. I can't be doing this. I'm back
That's
to
way
family.
too little. I need some rooms to demolish to stick my Ferrari LaFerrari in there. You never know if I need the space for that. Crazy.
Bro, like rich people TikTok is wild,
Yeah.
though, bro. I swear those people have no self-awareness.
Yeah.
Trust me, the reason you have all these followers isn't because they like you or anything. It's funny to watch you be an absolute tosser.
Yeah. It's because they envy you and they fucking hate you. Yeah.
Bro, like I think one of the weirdest ones I saw was them playing like Jenga with like new iPhones or whatever. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you sure you're human?
No.
Like, I swear, some of these people are like what aliens have the idea of like world leaders are like, bro. Oh God.
Nah, they're like that xenomorph army that I recruit as the Great Humanic Empire in Stellaris and decide I need to get this nice primitive civilization. Like, they're not human. It's crazy.
They're a parody of themselves. Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's like, so yeah, that was like a week ago, so that was great. What else? 2023's been weird. Oh right, have you heard of the Wagner Group, guys? Oh my God, the Wagner Group, Wagner PMC. Oh God.
Oh, we're talking about PMCs. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Blackwater, let's go.
Blackwater. The inside joke being Brimwater, because Brimstone from Valorant is technically a war criminal. Jake's favorite Valorant agent, Brimwater. Love that guy.
Let's talk nothing about Viper, bruv. We're talking war crimes, my guy. Literally using poison gas.
I mean, let's not talk about the fact that Brimwater uses his ult is basically just a nuclear shot from space. It's just the equivalent of a drone strike in like a mile radius.
Drone strike.
But yeah, Wagner. They've been in order to try and recruit some of the population, specifically those that have been deemed undesirables to society, prisoners. But we need to recruit those. So Wagner PMC, instead of recruiting these prisoners into the military, why don't we just get them through a private military company? Brilliant. Send them to the front line as cannon fodder.
Are we living in though? Like,
Yeah.
oh God, bro. Like, I was making jokes about Escape from Tarkov, bro. I guess we're just doing
living it. We're living it. What do you mean, hell? We're living it. But Escape from Tarkov. But yeah. Oh.
Yes, you prisoner. You are on death row. How about you get paid to kill people instead? Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Here,
Let's
have an AK-12. We're gonna send you to the fucking front. Go die. We're gonna use you as fucking like cannon fodder, while our main forces just keep it at the rear. Brilliant.
It's all fun and games until like 6 of them just decide, yeah, we're not having. Let's shoot their CO and just fuck off somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god. The early. Yeah. The early like operations in Ukraine was something from Russia. Like what, the pontoon bridge memes? That was something. What, the armored column into Kiev that was just stuck for like 5 miles long.
A farmer stealing the tanks with tractors, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if we're talking memes, bro, they have done some dumb fucking shit. Oh god.
But yeah, we're at a point now where Ukraine kind of getting based NATO equipment such as the Leopard 2, the Challenger 2,
getting
and the
NATO
Abrams.
reinforcements at this point, I'm pretty sure, right? I think we've sent some people over at this point.
I mean, yeah, we're basically at that point now where Ukraine is part of NATO, just not officially. Like, let's be real here. Like,
I mean, hell, Sweden fucking joined.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Have they joined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're just waiting for Finland to join because they're getting blocked by Turkey or something stupid.
I thought it was the other way around.
I think it's the other way around, yeah. Because they want to join. Like, the fact that the neutral state during World War II wants to join the alliance, now is just funny to me.
Says much, yeah. But it goes back to the fact that, like, 2014, the West didn't really react to Russia annexing Crimea, minus a few sanctions. And then we had the funny unrest in, like, the Donbass, which we did nothing about. And as soon as Russia decides we're going to invade...
Now, we had the first Ukraine boogaloo that got ignored as well, to be fair, but this was like full-scale invasion and everyone was like, nah, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
we're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna tank your currency to where it's worth less than the paper monopoly money is printed on.
I mean, I'll raise the based point that my dad says about this war. This is basically going to be Russia's version of Afghanistan, as in the Soviet Union invading Afghanistan, where Leonid Brezhnev was an idiot and he sent a bunch of young Russians to die.
I mean, this does sound like a decent message about how like warfare, like logistically, is like done these days.
Not easy,
you just cut off their supply lines with treaties, bro. You don't even like do anything directly.
Yeah.
You just throttle their economy until they shut the fuck up and get in line, which is really like that doesn't sound good when you put it like that, right? But that's basically what happened. We ruined the lives of like the upper echelon get fucked, sure. Working class are all fucking starving, but hey, bro, we prevented a war, right?
Yeah, well, working class. Who cares about them? They're free labor. We can send them to the front.
Proletariat, know your place.
But like, I'm not sure how you guys think, because spring gonna be an offensive from both sides. What do you think is the most likely outcome of that? It's gonna be a pretty... I mean, this is war we're on about. It's not predictable. So.
Ukraine will continue to kick their ass until Russia gets finally racist enough to drop chemical weapons or dirty bombs, and then NATO will up their support. Probably.
Like what happened in Syria,
They clearly don't give a shit. Russia clearly doesn't give a shit anymore about winning this war. They're just doing this to be assholes at this point. Like, it's a matter of pride. They're just... Like, they don't give half of a fuck. They're bombing like fucking civilian areas because they've run out of missiles and they're just using mortars instead.
Yeah, and then they're bombing civilian targets which have no strategic value whatsoever.
on purpose,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
legitimately. Like there's no like military infrastructure anywhere near these places. They're just bombing them for the lulz.
I mean, it's funny if you look at this from the geopolitical perspective of NATO, where, oh dear, funny brown people destroyed the Twin Towers. We need to adopt our warfare to fighting these weird, these people that just hide amongst the population. But now Russia's decided, nah, fuck it, screw all that. We're doing, World War III, whatever, main warfare. Like, you can actually see us. It's crazy.
I think Russia just didn't get the memo that war has changed since the fucking trench era,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
oh god, they just think, oh yeah, so if we just send a bunch of people with fucking assault rifles to the front line, it'll work out, right?
Yeah.
When,
I mean,
like, it's entirely
Essentially.
guerrilla warfare in an urban environment where they don't have any knowledge of the geography. Of course you're gonna get fucked. It doesn't matter how big
Yeah.
your force is at that point, right?
I mean, my brother in Christ, Jake, can say this. Russia still uses fucking self-propelled guns and tank destroyers. We've moved on in the West to using, like, main battle tanks. It's a bit stupid.
Wait, what? What?
Like, Russia still uses tank destroyers and, like, self-propelled guns. We don't do that in NATO.
Yeah, we do actually. We do use SPGs.
Well, yeah, but not tank destroyers, do we?
Tank
Like,
destroyers, no. We just have the main battle tank that's supposed to do everything.
yeah, that's the whole
Everything
point of a
fairly
main
light.
battle tank. It does every
What-
role
what-
of a light, medium, and heavy tank. Like,
What tank destroyers do they have? I don't think I've heard about this.
I might be unquoted, like misquoting
you're
it, but I'm
being
probably
a
comparing. Yeah, I'm probably combining
think
self-propelled
you're
guns and
being
tank
a
destroyers. Might,
Ah.
but God knows. This is Russia. They're stupid anyway. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Like next thing you know, we're seeing like T-34s on the front because God knows.
Dude, they are like
Send
the thing is,
T62s down.
this invasion has been going so bad for them. They are actually using up all of their Cold War supplies. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen some of the fucking firearms we've been seeing, bro? Like,
What Mosin Nagant?
on God, there's a picture of like
Yeah.
a Russian soldier with a Mosin Nagant and shit, bro. And it's like fucking like picking up like fucking ancient Kalashnikovs, bro.
Next
hell?
thing you know, we're seeing an STG-44 just found in like a World War II stockpile.
Bro, that's
being
one of
used.
that's a picture of a dude with an MP40, like fucking German weapon that they've seized during World War fucking II. It's cranking that shit, bro.
Russia's
like
fucked,
RPKs
yeah.
and stuff, bro. It's such a weird battlefield when it comes to like
Yeah.
infantry weapons, bro. Like,
Literally escaped from Tarkov. You're not even joking. It literally is escape from Tarkov. Oh. And yeah, we're seeing like modern M4 assault rifles that like ending up in the hands of Ukrainian soldiers. So
like
that's a plus.
we've seen everything from AK-12s to fucking Luger pistols, bro. Like, this was weird.
Hey Jake,
Hello.
you and me, road trip to Ukraine. We're gonna do a nice episode of World War II item collectors. Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, let me just get a metal detector to see if I can see an old T62 in the ground.
yeah.
I'll find it home.
Oh yes, Panzer of the Lake. What is your wisdom?
But yeah, oh my God, Ukraine, like.
Bro,
I mean,
I
it's
can't wait
yeah.
in 20 years when this all dies down and there's Ukrainian farmers driving around in seized Russian tanks.
I mean, yeah, it's the fact as well that like we're seeing Russian propaganda saying like we've annexed all this territory. Look, they're joining Russia. They clearly want, it's all this bullshit, and then all the Z propaganda.
I
If
mean,
you
as
look-
far as propaganda goes, that shit's scary, man. You're literally not even allowed to say the word war. Like,
it has to be called
over
a
there.
it has to be called a
Special
special
operation.
military special military operation.
well, special is the right word, but I think
Yeah.
the context is a little bit special forces.
Special forces, yeah.
Like, if you're just a normal person and you say anything negative about the war,
Yeah.
you'll just get arrested. It's
You will
fucking
just get
insane for the
arrested.
normal people
Yeah.
of Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we talked about this. Like, I think we might have, but like the US trading that random basketball stuff with the fucking Merchant of Death.
Wait, is this?
Mm.
You know, the Russian arms dealer that they had arrested. They traded him.
Oh yeah,
For
for
an
the
American
basketball player that got
basketballer.
arrested in
Yeah.
Russia. Yeah.
Bro, that
Life.
is a bad trade.
I mean, are we not going to talk about Nagorno-Karabakh and all that?
Bro, we're trading people like football cards, and we gave over a stat 100 for a stat 50, bro. Like, fucking scam right there.
Russia really just did the whole twisted fate pick a card thing, huh? Crazy.
Bro, oh god, I think Brandon Herrera said this, right? But, like, they legitimately just, like the fucking the intern at the government office was like, it'd be really funny if I proposed this idea, and they just did it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, that worked.
Yeah.
It's because Americans just love athletes so much.
Yeah.
Gotta do everything to get this woman back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with the context of the fact that the person we're trading is a evil Russian arms dealer, you know, known for creating weapons. Who cares? We need this basketball player back for some reason.
Like, just looking at his name, dude. In what universe do you trade the Merchant of fucking Death for a basketball player, bro? What a fucking Chad pseudonym, bro. Merchant of Death, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh god. Let's not talk about the fact that this whole Ukraine thing is also basically just a massive proxy war. Oh god, I don't really want to talk about it because it's so complex. I can't be bothered comprehending it. I mean, it's like talking about Syria, the Syrian civil war. Yeah, that's about as complex, really, with the geopolitics of that bullshit. But yeah,
World War I moment. Let's fuck over the Ottoman Empire and split it between us. Except that didn't really work properly. Pissed everyone off. And now has caused legitimately a century of fucking terrorism.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, let's talk about Syria. Fuck it. It's ongoing. Who cares? You know, the news doesn't fucking cover Syria anymore because we're more concerned about our white brethren in the east. Because, you know, of course we are. You know, yeah, exactly. That's my point. But the whole fucking media, like, yeah.
I mean, bro, like, didn't Israel, like, fucking missile strike them again?
Wouldn't
like,
surprise me.
Literally, like, a week ago. I saw something about the missile striking something, bro.
I heard the missile striked Iran.
Was it Iran? Yeah,
Yeah. But Iran's a pretty dodgy country.
I mean, given the Americans just left without telling anybody, and just like, oh yeah, fuck you, Iranian military, Taliban in charge now.
Was this in December?
You're thinking of Afghanistan, not Iran.
Bro, I don't fucking know. It's funny. I should know, given my skin color and stuff.
Yeah. We got to make the assumption that because you are brown, L, you should know about your brown brethren. Yeah.
Yes, I must know, of course. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a mess.
It's still a shit fucking country though, man. Like, because
we talked about the Taliban taking over. That was an
that
episode
was
and a half.
Afghanistan. Yeah. Like, what I was thinking in Iran is all the riots that have been going on.
Oh
recently.
Yeah.
They are not happy with the government at the moment, bro.
I
mean, because it was like basically, some woman wasn't wearing a hijab properly or whatever, so they arrested her, beat the fucking living shit out of her, then released her, and she died, and everyone just got really pissed off.
Yeah. Religious police, quote unquote.
Yeah, bro. Oh, what's that? Is a single strand of hair fell out of your head, Scott? That's it, bro. When you go in for re-education.
Yeah. This is what you get for an authoritarian theocracy taking over. You know, it says much, really. Like, yeah, state of the world. I mean, let's not talk about the fact that Iran are also giving Russia, like, drones. Like, you know, because they're cheap as hell.
I can't. It's kind of. I'm not going to make a joke, but the drones are the. I'm not going to say it. No.
You can just make it as sarcastic as possible and it'll work. Trust me, Jake. We've done it like 5 times this episode already.
No, I find it funny that the drones, like, sole purpose is a suicide drone. They could even make a good drone that could, fire missiles from it.
Well, it's that cheap that they're going to just send it to people.
Well, that's
they use a moped engine to propel it.
I mean, let's use some League of Legends technology. They're literally going to use the drone to run it down.
Dude, at this point, I'm surprised they're not strapping generators to fucking sheet metal at this point and trying to make it fly, bro.
Ukrainians have saved their tanks from these things by just having fucking nets. Just like...
Really? No.
They get snagged in the net.
Yeah.
That's why you need to stop and just put some football posts up.
It reminds me of like I think it was in the Philippines, right? They put like there's like a terrorist group using like old school RPG sevens, right?
Let me guess. They're aligned with ISIS. I know exactly the group you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
This
And
is a
like
group
the
by
way
yeah.
the way the military dealt with them, right?
Jeez.
They put cardboard fucking armor on their like troop carriers
Yeah,
because
yeah.
because
They
of the
did, yeah.
cushioning. The RPGs would hit them, but they wouldn't explode.
Because of based on how the round's actually designed, it's designed to like explode on impact, right? So it doesn't actually
Impact,
do any
so-
damage. Yeah. So
They
they
put
put cardboard on
armor
it.
to cushion the impact, so it wouldn't explode.
Yeah. But yeah, this is
Oh.
like a terrorist group in like it's like the Moro region of the Philippines, if I serve this correctly. Because like
You know
that's like a very
Moro, yeah.
Islamic area, obviously. It's like ISIS recruitment is somewhat,
Yeah.
But like, yeah, basically ISIS is just gone in the Philippines now, which I'm happy about. Someone who is Filipino, it's great. Thank goodness. Fuck them. But yeah, it's stuff like that. It's funny. Like, yeah.
Also, it's terrifying.
Cardboard to beat an RPG round,
You know, true
Like-
that.
Yeah, well, that's like you know those things that are just menacing. They just give you JoJo energy. That
Yeah, that is literal
What's
like fucking. I will use my stand and defeat the shit out of you. Yeah.
I use my stand cardboard box.
You've wasted
Yeah.
millions of pounds to make Chobham to defeat the heat round. Nah, cardboard. That's all you
Cardboard.
need, pal.
Fuck
are you,
the
some
pen.
sort
It's
of
not
loser?
happening. But yeah, I mean, have we talked about the funny War Thunder community? I'm not sure we talked about that in an actual episode. Oh,
Oh, the fact that they've leaked classified tank designs twice.
yeah.
Twice.
I can't give it online. I freaking love it.
Because I know Jake is a big fan of War Thunder, so
Best thing is it was the same guy again. It wasn't someone different. It was the same guy who leaked the first classified tank design because it wasn't accurate. Who is letting this man work?
Was this the
Imagine the court case. Just imagine the court case. Him just sitting there saying, "Nah, I didn't leak the tank plans to the Russians. No, I was trying to defeat this nerd. Right, tanks.
No. He got pissed off at the developers for not accurately porting their tank in his battle sim, bro.
Yeah.
But mate, it's not. It's War Thunder. It's like the most stupidest game going.
Exactly.
No. These tank parts are not
Mate,
accurate, bro. I'm gonna go into my
The
classified military.
Stern Tiger's in the game, and it's got like a 5-second reload. Are you serious?
Dude, look, it's
Stern
not
Tiger.
accurate at all. Let me just,
No,
walk into
to
the
be fair,
Ministry of Defense.
Realistic is quite
documents.
accurate on War Thunder, to be
Yeah.
fair.
If
Well,
they
like,
wanted to do an
that's
actual
what this was for.
simulation, half the
that's-
shit would have
that's
broken
why-
down.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he fucking leaked the documents, because he plays realistic, right?
Next to
And he
realistic.
was complaining about the tank not being realistic because they were just built on like the publicly available information. So he was just like, you know what? Classified military document, make it better.
I mean, do you want a 20-minute conversation about how video games being realistic is a completely stupid argument? Because that'll be funny.
Oh, the thing is with the video game, right? It's meant to be made for enjoyment.
Yeah.
Shooting people in real life is not enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's the most ass backwards annoying thing to fucking do.
Wait, no,
Why-
El, isn't shooting in someone in real life called how do I describe this? Murder. Yeah.
Yes. But I meant like just operating the gun, bro. Like without decent training in a specific weapon,
Yeah.
right? Which is like, let's not get into the whole bullshit. You would not pick up a random enemy's weapon after you
No,
fucking kill
no,
them,
that's
like in Call
stupid,
of Duty,
yeah.
bro.
Or
You need to
CS,
actually know what your gun does.
Yeah.
Right? Gotta be able to shoot it effectively, and God forbid that thing jams in a firefight, bro. You are fucking dead.
Yeah. Exactly.
Would you play a game where your gun jammed 30% of the time
El
and you
discovered.
just died?
El basically
Would you play
discovered.
that game? No.
No. But yeah, El discovered the amazing world of Tarkov, and that's why he's like this right now.
I've known about Tarkov for ages, and
Yeah.
again, that's not Tarkov doesn't annoy me because it's not one-to-one realistic. right?
Yeah, obviously. But
What annoys me is people who make the argument, "Oh, this game isn't realistic enough." No shit.
Yo, shit, Sherlock, it's a video game. If you want realistic, maybe, I don't know, join the US military. I'm sure they'll love to take you.
Some people really enjoy survival simulators, right? But
Yeah.
if you were to play a realistic survival simulator, but get rid of that heads-up display, bro. You don't need none of that. Oh, what's that? You ate a fruit out in the middle of nowhere. Shame there's a parasite in it, bro. You're gonna fucking die in a week.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it. There's no doctors out here. Get fucked. Where is the fun in that?
Realism. Oh my god. I mean, this is like going back to the whole argument of people saying Rainbow Six Siege is not realistic anymore because sci-fi bullshit. You shut the
That's
fuck
not
up. The game was not
prob-
realistic to start off with.
That's not the problem with Siege. The
Yeah.
problem with Siege
It's
is
a
it's no
shit
longer a
game.
tactical shooter.
Yeah.
It's not a tactical shooter anymore at all.
Yeah. It's a hero shooter, which is
It's
basically
a hero shooter.
yeah. So you might as well, I know, play the game Valorant, which is basically
It's
a better hero
literally
shooter.
Valorant at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah, that's the thing, right? And it's doing it worse. Why are you having all of these like defense game modes when you're a hero shooter at this point, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it, just have arcade on full rotation, bro. Like,
Yeah. Well, you
the
do
only
what me and
time I'll
Jake
play
did. We
Siege
just play
these days,
Valorant.
right? Halloween game mode, bro. I'll go on for that, sure.
Yeah.
That looks fun. Am I gonna play the actual game? God fucking no.
I mean, me and Jake can contest for this. We literally only play Valorant for fun now because it's just hilarious. Like,
I mean, like,
I generally don't like playing competitive
Yeah,
competitive
same.
shooting. I just find it sad.
yeah,
like Siege especially, the power creep in that game is disgusting.
the skill.
We have
ceiling,
gone from
yeah.
haha sledgehammer to this funny laser gate that you have to disable, otherwise if you walk through it you instantly die. Oh, you can't actually destroy it though, so you've got to throw a grenade through it first.
Yeah, to disable the laser gate. Oh wait a minute, the enemy defenders can basically just shoot the laser gate.
And we have
activate
glass. Sniper.
But yeah, see, it's gone downhill from here.
And then they added a new operator who is haha sniper, but my sniper can shoot through walls.
Yeah, even though we
So
already
you're
have a
just better.
sniper, like.
So you're just better
operator,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh. Fucking Glasman's just getting fucked, bro. Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, that game's ancient history for me at this rate. I mean, I did
So
say to Jake, do I want to reinstall Siege? And he said, go for it. And then my brain is just saying, look, if you fucking do it, you just
All
gonna,
four people
can
who
hate it.
still play Rainbow Six Siege, stop. Your mental health is declining.
Yeah, us as Valorant and League of Legends players say this.
Bro, I have not
Oh,
touched
God.
a ranked game of League of Legends outside of someone asking me to help. So, like,
Yeah.
joking aside, I play that game quite chill.
Yeah,
Like, sure, I
same.
get annoyed, right? But, like,
Yeah,
it's a game. Of course, you get annoyed at teammates sometimes.
I mean, as someone who plays with you well on League, yeah, you do. But like, at the end of the day, yeah, we do it for the sake of fun. Like, and yeah, I had a weird phase while I was playing Siege, and I hated every second of it. And then I stopped, and then I felt somewhat more
Yeah,
happy.
you
so.
have those gamers who come back from a 9 to 5 and load up ranked League of Legends.
Yeah,
That
do you
is a
want to die?
great set, bro. Come back from a 9 to 5, load up League of Legends, bro. Yeah, bro, your mental health is good. You are stable.
Yes, let me just finish my insurance job 9 to 5. Let me just launch Valorant ranked, and then after being completely
Let me
pissed off at
try
work,
on
I'm now going to
Valorant.
stream at some random people I've met online. Yeah, great idea, crazy.
The fact that people actually do that is beyond belief to me,
Yeah.
bro.
How do you have the
Like, I
mental
play, like,
stability to do
Three
that?
multiplayer games at most. 90% of the games I play are single player for good
Yeah.
reason.
Speaking of single player games, I can't believe it took me this long to discover Red Dead Redemption 2, but my god, that game is good. I made it up to the epilogue now, so I just need to do like John's part, but like, my god, oh, what a game that is. Arthur is a brilliant protagonist. And it's a shame we don't get a lot of games like that anymore, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the issue is a lot of single player games tend to take the Far Cry approach,
Yeah.
which is not so good. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 did it too, but like,
Yeah.
and like a lot of the like sections where you just walk into places is really frustrating. But like
Yeah.
the story itself is like fine.
I mean, to be fair, I don't mind discovering all the new places because it makes it somewhat more interesting and immersive. But at the
It's
same
just
time,
that
it gets
little too
repetitive when it's
far
at
away.
the same location. Yeah,
Like they're a little too far away from each other as well.
Yeah.
Like the distance just always feels a little off.
yeah. I mean, hell, if we're gonna
I mean,
talk about yeah,
taking this back to the realistic argument, bro, ain't no one gonna play a game where the distance you're traveling is like real.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, I'm gonna spend 3 days walking to a location, like 3 days IRL walking to a location.
Yeah, fuck that. Let me just use the fast travel. Oh wait a minute, no, if we used fast travel, then it's not realistic. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn.
I
The whole
would
realism
appreciate if
argument's
a lot
gone.
of games did more stuff like Oblivion and Morrowind, right, where you
Yeah.
have like options of ways to get there quicker rather than fast travel. So
Yeah.
you have the Mages Guild portals, the Silt Striders, the carriages,
Oh
you know,
my god.
stuff like that. You're not actually just point and clicking on the
Yeah.
map, but like you can travel to areas of interest, right?
Yeah.
That's a far more interesting method of doing fast travel than just haha teleport.
Don't get me started on Elder Scrolls and what's the new one coming out? Oh my god. Please, Bethesda, do not fuck this up. Like, yeah.
It should be okay because
Yeah.
it's meant to be set in Hammerfell and Daggerfall.
Oh, but yeah, right. Setting wise, the reason I'm really excited, I mean, look, politics
region is
nerd,
sick.
come on.
The region is sick.
Yeah,
One
me,
of the best
politics
regions,
nerd, good region, backstabbing, murders, scheming.
Well,
Yeah.
we have the core politics because the High King resides in Daggerfall, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got the funny desert area. You know, we can have some Egyptian shenanigans going on.
My brother in Christ, like, it's Game of Thrones, but also interactive. So it's basically CK2, but you actually play as a person. Crazy.
Funny story about the Game of Thrones talk. That
Yeah.
Bethesda were originally supposed to be making a Game of Thrones game instead of Skyrim.
Oh, really?
But they did.
Oh, that could have been
Yeah,
cool.
they like did like a couple of little things for it, then they ditched it and made Skyrim instead.
Based. And let's be real, like, Skyrim. Oh, you can't. Yeah, it's up there as one of my favorite games of all time.
As a game itself is fine.
Yeah.
As a sandbox, however,
No. But like, yeah.
very good sandbox.
Oh, but yeah, Skyrim. Like,
Funny game.
I remember last year as well. I did start sort of playing through Fallout 4, but then I just forgot about it. So that's something I should try and revisit. So,
Fallout 4
yeah.
has a lot of issues, like,
Yeah.
honestly.
well, in
So
terms of
many.
the Bethesda games, yeah.
The game will crash if your FPS is too high. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, so me sat here with my 3060 NVIDIA GTX
Josh has
graphics
a
card. Yeah.
3080 and he can't run it because his PC is too good.
So I'm gonna have to cap my FPS to stop this.
Yeah, and
probably.
even that's
Yeah.
not a guaranteed fix. It'll
Right.
just crash when you go to a lot of downtown areas because, for some asinine reason, Bethesda just went, okay, so you know these textures where you can only see the upper half of it?
Yeah,
Half
yeah.
of these textures are clipping into the fucking ground, but we're too lazy to crop it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like Bethesda.
If you clip underneath the map, you'll see 90% of textures extend below the map, which is
Yeah.
why the downtown area lags so much.
This is the issue with Bethesda. Is it seems they've been so content with how they're doing things since Skyrim, so everything's kind
Trust
of
me,
fallen off.
If the next game they make is in the creation engine, no one is gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Because Fallout 4, they were saying, "Oh, we'll do a new engine." They should do the creation engine. And if it's still in the creation engine, everyone is gonna be out for blood, bro.
Yeah.
That engine is so outdated at this point.
What Creation Engine 2011, right? Because they Skyrim, yeah. God. Yeah. So yeah, I know Bethesda, but yeah, I know. I'm not sure how. Okay, I'm curious. Are any of you excited for any new games this year at all? Because at the moment, I don't think there's anything for me, genuinely.
Do we have new games this year?
Yeah, that's
Do we have
the
new
question as
games?
well. Yeah, do we have any new games this year? But oh god,
I'll
yeah,
be honest, I haven't really had much time to look, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard of any fairly big games coming out that sound good
yeah.
or even exist.
Oh yeah, one thing I am excited for. I just searched it now. Jedi Survivor. I kind of liked Fallen Order as a game. Like it was Dark Souls light basically, but like I don't know, story wise I loved it. It was good. So Jedi
Yeah, I like-
Survivor. We'll see. It depends how they pan this out. and not fuck it up. But yeah, God knows. Ugh. But yeah, yeah, there's a lot going on. Uh, yeah, work's been a bit of a drag personally, especially training. Feels like I'm not really doing much, if you know what I mean. But you know, at the end of the day,
That's
it's training.
training is, yeah.
Yeah,
I think the only problem is if the training's not good enough, it just feels like you got thrown in at the deep end, which is a lot more stressful.
yeah, and then you're
Mm.
learning while technically you've been fully trained. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm happy with my trainer at the moment. It just sometimes like I'm kind of a guy that learns through actually doing stuff that makes sense over the actual classroom theory of it. Like I have to see how it works in practice. So yeah, it'll take me a while to get used to it, but yeah, such is the nature of any job really. But yeah, I'm not sure what else I can pick up on because I'm starting to run out of ideas. Oh, L.
Yep.
I did want to talk about this. Remember when I was doing like some World Anvil stuff from a while
Ooh.
back?
Yeah. Aye, that I
I've been
do.
wondering if we could see if we can try and adapt that into like a homebrew setting. So I'm not sure how we could try and approach that, but
It'd be doable. It's just I need to fill in a lot of gaps, and you'd
yeah,
have to be okay with that.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, to be
Like,
fair, I
unless the setting is like fully established lore, everything is set down and stuff, right? I will have to like fill in a lot of stuff.
yeah,
I do that anyway with a lot of homebrew settings, right?
yeah,
I'll add or remove characters as slash when needed, right? Because especially if it's a setting where it's like a chosen one will save the world type setting,
boring. Yeah,
disgustingly boring,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because like while it would be interesting to where you guys are just some random shitters, right?
Yeah,
It get a little bit frustrating from a player perspective if you guys are doing like all the wet work and this one asshole with a shiny sword goes around taking all the credit, you know.
for context, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and I've kind of just remembered I've been doing a fantasy setting that I haven't touched in like 2 years. So yeah, I think
Honestly, I'm
yeah,
very tempted to throw you guys at Call of Cthulhu.
yeah, yeah. But I know. I guess it's something we could try and look into, El, because like I do want to develop the setting somewhat. Like sometimes it feels like I've struggled with the lore a
I
bit.
will
So
say
yeah,
this: a couple of the times where I have used my own homebrew setting, I've like nicked ideas from stuff that's happened within sessions
yeah,
because sometimes some interesting shit happens, right?
yeah,
Like, I mean, hell, we'll talk about one of our sessions here where your character almost fell off a cliff and, like, failed every single check and you're about to die.
yeah,
And then Fran's character rolls a natural 20 and just pulls you up with one hand from the bottom of this cliff.
yeah. Because
Like, it
Fran's
was like a
character's a
full-on
Giga
anime.
Chad.
It was like a full-on anime moment. Oh, God.
Yeah, literally watching JoJo. But,
Yeah,
yeah,
like, the last second before you died, he got a natural 20. It was like, hey,
yeah.
get up here, bro.
But yeah, we kind of talked about D&D in like a previous episode, I think, which for me, like, yeah, it's so good as a tool of escapism. But yeah, we need to try and revisit. Well, the world's called Fyranist, so I don't know, just to put it out there, I guess I want to revisit it, try and develop it a bit more, because it feels like there's a lot of gaps of what's going on. Like I've kind of done the broad strokes of like the geopolitics and all that, and the Imperium and all that. So we'll see. But yeah, God knows. Um. Oh right, before we finish, because L.
Yeah.
Esports. Let's talk about Fnatic and how I want to die on the inside as a Fnatic fan. Isn't that great? Yeah.
Yeah.
Words cannot explain how I feel right now. I mean, we got a match in like an hour. Can't wait to watch that and literally want to jump off a cliff. But I don't think I've seen Fnatic do this badly in League. Since like
Right.
2018.
My thoughts on this, right? It's not even Razog's fault. A lot of people are more than happy to blame Razog's, right?
Yeah,
The issue isn't him as a player.
it's
Sure,
the
he's
team.
had some misplays, but he's under a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah,
Especially as the jungler when he picks stuff like the Viego, right?
yeah.
He's got to try and carry his team. And like we saw with the Cassiopeia player yesterday, right?
Oh,
Where they killed
Niski.
Cassio,
Yeah,
he picked up the soul and he fucking deleted them, right? If Razog has the setup for a good play, he can execute it, and that showed us, right?
yeah,
The issue is that drafts are so bad, it's so hard to execute this kind of stuff. Like, we picked Gragas into Renekton for some reason. We picked Yumi again,
Even though
despite the
Renekton
fact...
picked first, yeah.
We picked Yumi again, despite the fact that every time
We played,
Fnatic
yeah.
picked Yumi,
Yeah.
we've lost. Without fail.
Yeah.
And, like, the one player who they had confident and he just got banned out.
Humanoid.
They're like, what?
Wow.
That was like 4
Was it
ADC
Humanoid?
bans that game. No, because they banned whoever the ADC is. They banned all of his picks.
Reckless. Yeah.
And they took Zeri from him as well. Like, he got completely shafted that game.
And then it doesn't help that as well that Humanoid got counter picked because he picked Silas and he has to play into Cassiopeia. That's not great.
Yeah, that's really rough. Humanoid did not have a good game.
Yeah, and then I watched a Yamato Cannon video. You know, ex-coach of Fnatic. You know, got kicked for this year for the Crusher, who's basically the coach for Fnatic's academy, Fnatic TQ. He basically said, "I have no idea what the hell happened with Fnatic's draft like yesterday."
I mean this in the nicest way. I can tell he's an academy coach.
Yeah. The day we're recording this is the 5th of February. It was the 4th yesterday. Fnatic basically, awful. But he said he was confused as to why they picked Yumi again. He thought there was a likelihood we're going to get Yumi top because Wonder. But, like, yeah, I do not understand why we picked Yumi. I mean, in general, I'm saying this as someone who's watched Fnatic for, like, ages now in League. One, why did we... Upset probably left because of training the environment being awful, but like why the hell did we kick Hylissang and Yamato? It makes zero sense. Like that was a good like roster in general. Yeah, but I guess I can leave it at that because I'm just probably get way more angry than I'm meant to be with this because it takes me a while to process everything anyway. But yeah, God knows. Unless any of you two want to add anything else, so I don't know.
No, I think that's it for now.
Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that then. So this is our first episode of the year 2023. God's year. I don't know why I said that. I'm not. Whatever. Bye.